morning, good morning, good morning.
All right, good morning. It's Friday, about 11 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go pee. So I'd like to correct what I was talking about before I ended my video last night. I was talking about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. I thought it was like a divorce thing or settlement or whatever, but it's not. It's about Johnny Depp suing Amber Heard for costing him roles. Defamation, one of those words. Defamation of character kind of thing. So, Amber Heard, apparently, when they were dating, she shat in his bed. Like, what kind of crazy person just takes a dookie just right in your bed? Nasty. It's disgusting. Like, why? Why did she do that? I don't know. But even if you're not dating somebody, why would you shit in their bed? It's terrible. Anywho, lots of things. I still think that Amber is the one doing the drugs, and I think that she's still wrong, I think. And I think that I do think she thinks it's gone too far. But she is for real trying to use these white woman tears. And I just saw a clip this morning of her. Johnny was leaving. It was time to leave the court. Johnny was coming nearby and she just decided to back up like, oh, I'm so scared. It reminded me of that video of that lady throwing a temper tantrum in the Victoria's Secret. You know, when she like, don't film me. Oh, you know, on the floor and some kind of mental issues. I don't know. But I think that was an overreaction to Johnny Depp just like leaving the courtroom, getting ready to leave the court. She's like, oh no, don't come near me. It's too late. If you wanted to blame Johnny Depp for being abusive, perhaps he should have actually been abusive, because he wasn't and you were, and there were signs there of you being abusive to him and stuff like that. Anywho, nobody else needs to talk about it. Everybody's got it covered. I don't need to be another person talking about it. So I gotta be up. I should have been up an hour ago, probably. But I was just like tired in my bed. Anyway, I'm up now. I'll be getting ready to bake. I gotta make lemon bars. I'm gonna use the easy recipe. I used to have this ABC book of recipes like for kids. I don't know what happened to it, and it had the simplest lemon bar recipe in it, but now I don't know where that is, and now I have to find a different one, and I don't wanna, but I'm gonna. Anywho, if I can remember correctly, I know it's got eggs, obviously, because it's baking. Most baking things have eggs. Baking soda, lemon juice naturally, and some other things that I can't remember. So I'm gonna look up the recipe and then we're gonna go to the store. So I'm like thinking, I'm looking in my closet, like, what am I gonna wear today? And then I'm thinking, well, I just gotta do baking. I have to bake and go to Walmart. Well, not in that order. Walmart and then bake. And I'm like, I don't need to look good to go to Walmart. So I have jeans and a t-shirt and a sports bra. And I put my hair up in a ponytail. Nothing special. So now I will go to Walmart. Just waiting. You want to know what happens when I get outside of the house? So when I get outside of the house, I'm cruising along, walking, active. I feel so good when I get outside of the house. All right, there are times when I don't want to people, and people are outside of my house, so you can't always go outside if you don't want to people, right? But oh, come on, guy. Why did you have to put the thing in the middle of the road? I understand you're trying to do your job, but the middle of the road? Also, where's one of those cart things that, like, you know, push your cart for you? Anywho, what I'm saying here is that I enjoy being outside of my house where I can be active, more active. I feel good. I feel good outside of my house. And it's not my house, it's just being inside all the time. It's dumb. Turn this off. I turned the fan in my car off, okay? And now you can't hear it at all. If you're outside, I sound like I'm parked. My engine is off. You can't hear the car because of the electricity. Nice outfit, guy. Oh, he must be African. That's why he's dressed like that. I love how people stare. I do the same thing, though. When I'm crossing the street and there's a car, like, creeping up on me, I will just stare at the driver as I cross the street like, I dare you to run me over. I dare you to. And people do it to me too. So obviously I'm not the only one, but I think it's funny, to be honest. Nobody's gonna actually run me over. I say that, but I don't really know people's intentions. I hope nobody's actually gonna run me over. How about that? Yeah, so I'm done at Walmart. I got everything I need and a few other things that I needed. They were on my grocery list, so I got them. The Alexa app was acting up, so I couldn't, like, check off stuff on my shopping list or whatever. It was being dumb because it would close when I got to the bottom of the list. The app would close. I'm like, what the hell? Anywho, I gotta go home. Okay, hi, welcome to my kitchen. We're gonna bake. I'm making lemon bars, nothing spectacular, but I have to get my things in order. This is not conducive for baking. Let's fix that. All right, so while I'm preparing still, I put my groceries away or whatever, and so I wanted to make a cup of tea. So I did. I made a cup of tea. I got some more salted caramel black tea. I wish they would sell it in a bigger box, but they don't. That's okay. So I've got my salted caramel black tea here. And I got a new creamer. Cold Stone Creamery makes a sweet cream flavor with the International Delights people. So I wanted to try that out. So I'm just going to put this in. Put it in like that much, I guess. I don't know how much creamer to put in anything, to be honest. I don't. I just eyeball it. It looks good, then that's it. If I need more, I add more. If I need less, too bad. Okay, so just gonna mix it up. We're gonna let this sit, and I will continue to put the rest of the groceries away. Okay, so mixer is out, ingredients are out. I need to look at the recipe. Let's go with that. All right, so my butter and my eggs need to sit out for a while to get up to room temperature. So while we're doing that, I'm gonna go shave my legs. All right, my oven is preheated to 350. My legs are smooth now. My face has been washed. My eggs and my butter are basically room temperature. Let's get started. Forgot I made tea. So let's get this out of the way. We obviously know I love the salted caramel black tea. It definitely needs a creamer of some sort. So here's to Cold Stone sweet cream. Let's see how it tastes. It's nice. It definitely lets the tea and caramel flavor come through, giving it that, but it has that creaminess that creamer has. It's not too sweet. I did put honey in it earlier, so I always sweeten my honey with honey. Sweeten my tea with honey if I have it. Otherwise, sugar. But I have honey. Anyway, not bad. I'm thinking next time though, maybe a tiny splash more of sweet cream, but also a little bit of a splash of vanilla would probably be tasty. But does not hold a candle to hazelnut. Hazelnut is by far the best one that I've tried. All right, back to baking. Here's what we have. We have 2 cups of flour, a half cup of sugar. Oh no, I only put a third. This is the wrong thing. Let me fix that. So I realize a 1/3 cup is bigger than a half cup. Anyhow, a half cup sugar, granulated, 2 cups flour, and 2 sticks of softened butter. I'm gonna slice it up, because you gotta like mix it and blend it all together. I'm gonna use my pastry blender. That's this thing right here. Why yes, this is my baking drawer. Thanks for noticing. That's this thing right here. We're just gonna go in and go and all that kind of jazz. Once your flour, sugar, butter mixture is crumbled together, it's gonna look like this. You want some pea-size clumps, okay? Yes, it's gonna get stuck in your thing. Don't worry about it. Just do like this. No big deal, okay? Okay. So, the pea-sized clumps, it's gonna both stick together and not stick together at the same time. See? Stuck together, not stick together. So, pea-sized clumps, we're gonna put this in the bottom of your ungreased 9x13 pan. All right, we're fully pressed and formed. I did go up a little bit on the sides, that's what you want to do. I mean, it is what you want to do. I was going to say it's not a problem or whatever. You want to go up a little bit on the sides. Doesn't have to be perfect. No big deal. Okay, what's next? While that's baking or after it's baking, doesn't really matter. We're going to do 1.5 cups of sugar and a quarter cup of flour. Yeah, in the bowl. And then 4 eggs and a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. 1/4 cup of flour. Yes, that's correct. So 1.5 cups of sugar, a 1/4 cup of flour, 4 eggs, and a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. So earlier I said a 1/3 cup was bigger than a half cup. That's incorrect. A 1/3 cup is smaller. So I put a 1/3 cup of sugar in my crust instead of a half a cup, which is less sugar. It won't matter because it's crust and it'll be held together by the gelatinous goo that we're about to make. Looks like this. A little foamy, but that's okay. You want that. All right, so once this is all mixed up, you put it in your crust and you bake for another 20 minutes. It'll firm up once it starts to cool down. So I bought a lemon because here's what had happened was I was looking at one recipe, got the ingredients for that recipe, and then when I forgot to save that recipe, and so I had to find a different recipe, which I found, but it doesn't use lemon zest. I'm absolutely going to use lemon zest. Once I pour this on top of my crust, then I will zest the lemon on that. Then we will bake for the 20 minutes. And then you can take that out and you put powdered sugar on top of that. and it's all ready to go. So, Alexa, how much time on my timer? You have 2 minutes left. So in 3 minutes, we'll take out the crust, put in the stuff, bake for another 20 minutes, and then we'll be good. Show you when it's done. So I love baking. There's 2 things I love to do: baking and painting. Painting more than baking, but whatever. Both of them require setup and takedown. That's the part I don't like. I wish I had like a maid who would come in and set up my baking or my art. Maybe not my art, because there's kind of a specific way I like to do things. Anyway, they set up my baking for me, and then when I'm done, I give them a little ring-a-ding-ding, little call, and then they come in and they put it all away, clean up what I was doing. I don't make messes. I clean as I go, but, well, I do have some flour on there. I'm only saying this because I dropped an egg, and I did not appreciate that. It was one of my room temp eggs, so I have 3 room temp eggs and then 1 cold egg in my little mixture, but thankfully lemon bars are kind of they give a little. You can adjust them as needed. If I wanted to make them lemon cream cheese bars, you add an 8-ounce block of cream cheese, warm room temperature cream cheese, to your lemon whatever mixture. I could have candied some lemons. I would have had to think about it sooner to candy the lemons, because I've never candied anything. I did make candied, that's a lie. I did make candied lemon orange peels a while back, but they weren't, like, I didn't do the best job. Anyway, seed. I dropped the egg, had to clean that up, and I have some flour on my island. You know how I know my lips are really chapped? They're burning right now from this lemon juice. I'm eating the lemon because I like lemons. Yep. Lemons with the tea. Not bad. But yeah, my lips are burning. They're really chapped. I need to soothe them when I'm done eating this lemon. And then I can pack. Okay, so lemon bars are out. This is what happens when you dip your pot holder in the lemon goo before it goes in. Anyway, doesn't matter. Here's the lemon bars. Looks funky on the top. Don't worry about that. It's gonna get covered with powdered sugar. Does it look funky? No, it doesn't. It looks fine, actually. Just turn the light on. Oh, look. It looks like normal. These brown spots are the lemon zest that I put in there. They got brown. That's funny. They got toasted. I've never done it that way. Should still be good. Anywho, we're gonna let this cool down, and then we'll put the powdered sugar on, and then we'll just put the lid on, and it'll be ready to go. It is 2:25. I have 2 hours till Russ is done with work. 2 hours, 2.5 till he gets home-ish, and then another probably half an hour from there. Okay, look at 5:30 about. All right, then my niece and her boyfriend are planning a road trip with the kids to Pensacola, Florida, where her grandma is on her mom's side, I think. Well, yeah, because grandma, duh. Anyway, on her mom's side. So they're like, what's in between Memphis and Pensacola, Florida? And I'm like, well, it depends on which route you're going. If you're going the Georgia route, it's just like Atlanta. Otherwise, you can go through Mississippi. If they're going through Mississippi, I'm like, okay, you can go through Mississippi. Maybe they hit the corner of Alabama, but not really. Pensacola is like, you know how Florida has the top shelf thing and then the penis part goes down? Well, the top shelf, Pensacola is like right on the top tip of that shelf. Anywho, they're going to Pensacola. So that's cool. I'm trying to help them out, decide where to go. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay, bye. So I was cleaning up more in my kitchen. I put the powdered sugar on my bars. And I'm thinking to myself, why was the bottle of lemon juice out? Still, you guys, I forgot the most important part to lemon bars. It's the lemon. So besides only lemon zest, I don't have lemon juice. I thought I put lemon juice. I didn't put lemon juice because you're supposed to put the lemon juice in when you do like the egg and the sugar mixture. I 100% forgot it. I'm sure of it. Just gonna taste this crust. It's still gonna be good. But they're not lemon bars, they're just bars. Because I'm an idiot and I forgot the lemon in the lemon bars. So it bothers me that I forgot the lemon in my lemon bars. So to remedy the situation, I'm making a buttercream frosting, a lemon buttercream frosting. I haven't added the lemon yet. I am I'm mixing a cup of butter and a cup of confectioner's powdered sugar with together. And once they're all blended together and not crumbly, I'll add some lemon juice. You should do this with warm butter, but or room temperature butter, but I'm running short on time, so I gotta mix this. All right, so here's my frosting. It's very creamy looking and tastes very lemony, so that's good. Yes, I tasted it. You have to taste it, otherwise how would you know? So when making a buttercream frosting, start with equal parts sugar, butter. Add more sugar after you've creamed the butter and sugar together, the first part. Then add more sugar as needed, so like half a cup at a time. I probably added half, maybe a little bit more than half, maybe a third cup more, either way, of sugar. And then you do your liquids after your butter and your sugar are blended together really good. Then you do your liquids. Otherwise, if you do them all at the same time, you're not going to get the right consistency. So I added more liquid based on the consistency I wanted. This is what I got. Now I'm going to frost my bars. A little pro tip. Before frosting your cake, or in this case bars, make sure your bars are fully cooled down. I didn't, but you can see I did manage to make it look presentable. So that's good. Now they're frosted lemon bars. I think I saved it. The bathroom is not very big compared to the rest of the room. It's not very big at all. Why do they put the sink outside of the bathroom? Does anybody know? Do you know? I don't know. I know, I see. So we're gonna go swimming. Okay, bye. Good afternoon. It's Saturday. Have yourself a good weekend. Toodles.